Inter Miami continues their dominance in the MLS as they move closer into position to perhaps win the Supporters' Shield. Last week, they've already clinched a playoff spot. This game, they are closer to perhaps winning the Supporters' Shield. It's pretty crazy to think about. Just 4 years ago, they were one of the bottom tier teams in the league. That goes for 2021, 2022, on occasion, and even 2023. This is even when Messi was around, and then he got hurt, and pretty much, under Diego Alonso when he was the first coach. Even then, we started our franchise 0 for 5, folks, and those are the games, including the ones in MLS's back tournament. To now this day, where we might win the Supporters' Shield, we just might. And from my knowledge, this is the first time we've actually beaten Chicago Fire in Chicago, Illinois. From my knowledge, I could be wrong, but I remember the time when we beat Chicago Fire in Chicago. And that's the team who we played against tonight, and that's a team that we beat against pretty convincingly. And really, Luis Suarez still having a really good season. He could win the Golden Boot. He is so freaking powerful. And he's proving that age doesn't matter, folks. It doesn't matter too much. 55,000 showed up in this game. A lot of them were Inter Miami folks, granted. But then there was some home crowd, a lot of home crowd. They wanted to see Messi, but unfortunately Messi was not able to return in time to play. So that sucked. First things first, the game starts. First shot attempt was Andrew Gutman after a corner kick for Chicago. That's conceded by David Martinez. Andrew Gutman with the shot attempt that was blocked. Luis Suarez after that gets blocked. Gressel with the attempt that was saved there by Brady. That is Chris Brady on the Chicago Fire's goalkeeping. That ball was saved. A few minutes later, there will be a shot attempt from Marcelo Wenger that was blocked. Gressel also gets blocked a minute after that. Hugo Soipers, if I butchered, I'm sorry. With the header, he just misses to the left. Luis Suarez, this could have been his goal, right? In the 25th minute, and there's not too much action in the first 20 minutes, but in the 25th minute, something bizarre happened that just went completely in favor of Inter Miami. Just unlucky for Chicago. What happened is Luis Suarez shot the ball. Chris Brady saved it, but that ball ricocheted into the chest of Tobias Sawquist in the chest, and it goes to the back of the net. I mean, oh my goodness, that was bad. I feel bad for Chicago right there. That was an unlucky situation, an unlucky own goal. But that was that one goal that they will love to have back, because that clearly was the big changing point. It really was. They would prefer if somebody on our team scored, but the fact that Chris Brady saved it and it ricocheted to Sawquist, to his chest and to the back of the net, that's very unlucky. Nonetheless, it makes it 1-0 Inter Miami lead. Corner kick for Inter Miami, that was conceded by Sawquist. And then Luis Suarez with the header, and it hit the box. Oh my God, that should have been 2-0 right there, right then and there for Suarez to make it 2-0, and it just was not meant to be right there. Yellow cards been shown to Kuipers for a silly foul that he committed in the 29th minute. Jordi Alba with the attempt missed to the left off the cross, almost. Brian Gutierrez with the shot attempt that's blocked. Great block there. Gomez with the shot attempt. He misses just a bit high. Gutierrez with the shot attempt with the headed pass. And Drake Calendar with the heads-up play to save that one. Corner kick for Chicago that was conceded by Wangett. And a lot of fouls from that point forward up to the 45th minute when Ian Frey was responsible to get the yellow card. There will be 2 minutes left of stoppage, and nothing really happened from this point. It was just a bunch of fouls. Emotions were high, and they would just keep fouling. So we go to the second half, leading 1-0. The second half starts, and it only took 1 minute. It only took 1 minute for the goal to happen for Inter Miami. He is assisted by Diego Gomez with that pass to left, and Luis Suarez just buries it to make it 2-0 Inter Miami to start the second half. Immediately starting the half off with a goal, Luis Suarez, to make it 2-0 Inter Miami. And Chicago Fire left flabbergasted. What just happened? Well, the problem is you're going up against one of the best. Corner kick for Inter Miami. That was conceded by Andrew Gutman. Offside's been called to Suarez. I mean, that was a late call, but that was clearly an offside. Swipers gets blocked. Corner kick for Chicago Fire. That was conceded by Busquets. And I tell you what, Busquets has been playing fairly well in the center back position. I'm shocked. Andrew Gutman with the shot attempt, he misses to the left, following the corner. Following that conceding by Busquets. Suarez almost makes it his second goal of the night, but that was saved by Brady. That was a cross pass, and that was just an unbelievable save by Brady. He made a ton of good saves in this game, but unfortunately, it was not enough against a ravishing Inter Miami team. Another corner kick for Chicago Fire that was also conceded by Busquets. Suarez with another shot attempt, and that was another shot saved by Brady. Redondo gets called for a yellow card off of the foul that was clearly yellow. Substitutions for Chicago. Georgios Quasais, I can't pronounce it right, replaces Chris Mueller. Acosta replaces Federico Navarro, and Carlos Terran replaces Tobias Salquez. Corner kick for Chicago that was also conceded by Busquets. Rafael Shihos, if I pronounce it right, gets called a yellow card, and that was clearly a yellow. I mean, Redondo gets to the brunt of that contact right there. He would wind up continuing through for the majority of the game. But the very next thing that happened is another goal from a set piece, which was an unbelievable goal by Luis Suarez. I mean, I even posted this. Suarez, what are you? What are you? How are you making these goals happen? I love it. We all love it. Just how you make that happen is beyond me. He makes it 3-0. He could have had a hat trick at this point. He really could have had a hat trick. 3-0 into Miami with the set piece by Jordi Alba. That was a perfect setup too. Absolutely perfect setup. And it makes it a 3-0 lead right there in the 65th minute. Things are looking really good for Inter Miami once again. Kellen Acosta with the shot attempt. That was saved by Calendar, and a great save there. Suarez almost makes it a hat trick, but he just misses it to the right off 35 yards. Corner kick for Chicago. That was conceded by Jordi Alba. Substitutions for Inter Miami. Kramashi comes in for Gressel, and David Ruiz comes in for Redondo. And then Lassiter makes a Chicago debut against Andrew Gutman. There will be a delay for because of the injury for Luis Suarez, and that should have been a foul. That should have been a foul in Chicago. I don't know why referee decided to let it go. Suarez clearly hurt. Suarez was clearly upset. He was talking to the referee in a disrespectful manner, and he gets a yellow card. Not afraid to get these yellow cards, Luis Suarez. He's scoring a lot, and he wants to stand up for himself and wants to stand up for the team as well. But be careful, because you're going to end up in a yellow card simulation soon, which will lead to a suspension. Just be careful. Gomez almost makes it 4-0, and it just hit the post outside. Oh my goodness, it hit the left post of the outside the box. That could have been 4-0 right there. And Gomez was smiling after that shot. And I was like, that should have went in. And I agree, that should have went in. That should have went in. Suarez with another shot attempt. He misses to the left again. Almost had a hat trick. Martinez gets shown a yellow card for a silly foul he has committed. Excuse me. Campana comes in for Suarez on a substitution. Chicago Fire also gets a substitution. Alan Aragoni comes in for Suquet, if I pronounce that right. Soipers with the shot attempt that was blocked, and Gimenez gets blocked as well. And then another pass from Acosta, which was a really quick thinking pass to the left, from the bottom right corner is Georgios Kouasias to get one in, and that would not. And Inter Miami will at least not win this game with the clean sheets, because Chicago just scored right there to make it 3-1. Calendar's upset that they're not gonna get a clean sheet at this one. So at the very least, we could still win in this game at the least, but no clean sheet. Sad, but it happens. Chicago finally scores one to make it 3-1 there. Kamashi after that gets a yellow card. Gimenez with the shot that he misses too high, and Aragoni gets blocked. Yannick Bright gets hurt with that soccer ball missing to his head, which is a concussion protocol type of thing. And 9 minutes of stoppage. 9 minutes of stoppage is announced by a fourth official. Snipers, Yannick Bright would continue on for the rest of the game, I believe. He would continue on for the rest of the game. So after that, 9 minutes of stoppage has been announced. Swipers with the attempt misses wide to the right. Final substitution for Inter Miami. Robert Taylor comes in to replace Diego Gomez, and he scores right away from Campana. Pretty much a breakaway. Campana giving it to left to Robert Taylor, and Robert Taylor buries it past Chris Brady, and that is game, set, and match to make it 4-1 in the 93rd minute of stoppage. That is game, set, and match. No way that Chicago was going to come back from this one. And that would be the final score of this game. For the rest of the game, Chicago was trying to get one through. They were not able to do so. Either Drake Calendar was there, or they're getting blocked, and they kept missing. Gimenez with the shot blocked. Corner kick that was conceded by Yannick Bright. And Kouasias, the person that scored earlier, Drake Calendar saved it. And Kouasias, I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry, I'm sick. He also missed it, and Campana with the shot blocked. Either way, corner kick for Inter Miami that was conceded by, that would wind up being, well, actually, the corner kick never even happens. I don't know why I said conceded by Tehran. But either way, Miami wins this one 4-1. Excuse me. They would win this one 4-1 over Chicago Fire, and I believe, in my knowledge, that will be the first time in the history of Inter Miami they would win in Chicago, Illinois. I don't know if that's true. I don't quite remember. I know they did. I know for sure they didn't win in 2022. I know for sure they didn't win in 2023. I don't remember if they did that in 2021. I know they did. I know they beat them at home in 2021. And I forgot whether or not if they even played each other in 2020. I don't remember that much. I have to go back. But either way, that ends this one. When we look at the stats, they're almost dead even in possession time. Just Chicago with 0.3% higher possession than Miami is. 50.3% for Chicago, 49.7% for Inter Miami. 7 shots on goal for Inter Miami. 4 of them were converted. 4 shot attempts for Chicago. Only 1 of them was made. 17 shot attempts for Inter Miami, 16 shot attempts for Chicago, 14 fouls each from both sides, 5 yellow cards for Inter Miami, 2 yellow cards for Chicago, no red cards, 3 corner kicks for Inter Miami, 7 corner kicks for Chicago, and 3 saves from Drake Callender and 4 saves from Chris Brady. So, absolutely amazing game for Inter Miami, and Luis Suarez with a golden boot caliber season, continuing to show off his skill, and he's absolutely playing absolutely amazing. He is absolutely playing amazing. Inter Miami next week gets a bye week, which means next weekend is all football talk. So Inter Miami comes back to play in 2 weeks, 7:30 against Philadelphia Union, September 14th. Don't forget, next week is bye week. 2 weeks from now will be the next game. September 14th against Philadelphia Union at Shea Stadium. That would be international duty, which means we still won't see Messi back. I hope he comes back late September, early October. But either way, I hope 7 games left. 7 games left of the season, folks. What a journey it's been. This has been a historic season for Inter Miami, and I don't know if there'll be any other season that'll be more historic than this one. I'm having fun. I hope you're all having fun as well. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, and I apologize if I sounded like a frog. I am feeling just a bit under the weather. Allergies is pretty bad up here, but I'll be okay. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content, because Miami TVG is back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you for your entertainment you deserve. Miami TVG, signing out, folks. Audio.